Hi, everybody. I'm here with my research assistant, Ollie. A little treat for him. There you go, Ollie. Oops. There you go. You grabbed the one he wanted. And these are the treats I give Ollie. They're actually named after Ollie. And I have a link in the description below. Dogs love these. And welcome to my podcast, John Seiler, Behind the News. Call it Behind the News. And we're going to talk today about how the Trump's Iran war will be hurting your family budget for a decade or more, not just for a short term. I saw somebody on the internet, one of these neocons, John Podhoretz. He's not as smart as his father, the late Norman Podhoretz, but he was saying, no, it's a couple of years ago we had a price spike. The oil went above $100, and then it went back down. Well, this one is different because they're blowing up the whole production capacity in the Middle East and not just in Iran, but all these Gulf states in Dubai and Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. It's all being blown up by Iran or by the United States and Israel. And the Trump delayed his threat to blow up the electricity circuits, the system in Iran. He's going to do it later this evening. He gave them 48 hours, but now he's giving them 5 more days. And in return, Iran said they're going to blow up even more of the production capacity. But here's why it's going to last 10 years. Who knows? We'll see how high it'll go and how high it will stay. But what's different from the previous spikes is in those spikes, it was just a supply problem, like a brief supply problem. For example, when Joe Biden provoked Russia to invade Ukraine because Biden wanted Ukraine to join NATO, and NATO and Russia said for 31 years, don't join NATO, never, never. We'll invade Ukraine if you even hint at joining NATO, or even get started there. So they did. But that was a brief one because then the production capacity in Russia and elsewhere was not affected. They just rerouted it. They sent more oil to China because it's a global price. The prices are global, and then Biden blew up the Nord Stream pipeline to Germany, but that was only partly made, and other ways could be affected. And then Europe, the main thing is Europe boycotted energy from Russia, not all of it, but a lot of it, and all that did was divert it somewhere else. They got hurt, but the rest of us didn't. And it's like how, remember a year ago, egg prices went to $9. I didn't buy them, but they were $9 at Target. And today, I bought some a couple of days ago. They're like $2.90. Same kind of eggs. I like Eggland's Best. Excuse me. And so a year ago it was $9 because they had to kill all the chickens because of the avian flu was affecting them. It was a panic under Biden. Who knows what the real deal was there? But anyway, it's easy to bring back the supply. You just let the chickens keep reproducing instead of turning them into Kentucky Fried Chicken. You just let them reproduce for a while, and then they're all still have as many chickens as they used to. The supply is back, prices come down. So it's the free market. But this is different. If you destroy the supply, which they did, of so much of the Middle East, we've seen the fires. Those things burn and burn and burn. The supply tanks, the production facilities, the derricks pumping up the oil, all that has been destroyed. It's going to take hundreds of billions of dollars to replace. The price is going to be higher since then. And I get this weekend newspaper, Barron's. It's published by Wall Street Journal, but you can get this for like $20 for 6 months. I think it is. It's pretty good. And the headline here, they have something where it says, "Nowhere to hide. Oil surge ravages markets." Pages 9, 12, and 25. So let's go here. And I filled up on last Saturday. I think maybe it was Friday, and it was $1 more than a month before. And I'm sure you suffered that too. You're paying more if you. I work at home now, so I don't drive that much, but still I drive a fair amount. And people with commutes, boy, it's gonna hurt them. Here we go. This is Randall Forsyth, one of their writers at Barron's. Why this is one of the riskiest moments of the 21st century. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. As the U.S.-Israel excursion, quote unquote, into Iran, to use President Trump's phrase, he called it an excursion because it's a war, it's his war. As it ended its third week, investors could find no shelter in the usual hedges of bonds and gold as the stock market posted its fourth straight losing week. And because of Trump's threat for this to blow up the whole electricity system in Iran, the markets this morning crashed and oil went way up. But then Trump's announced, well, I'll give him another 5 days. It's called taco. Trump always chickens out. Taco. Uh, by the way, I had some pretty good tacos last week. They had a truck around here, and it was sponsored by Google Fiber, now called G Fiber, which I already get. But if you live here in my apartment complex, they gave me some free tacos. And, we have a lot of Mexican people live here, so they're good at tacos. And okay, here we go. Page 10. What $4 gas means for GM, Ford, and Tesla. And they're saying these companies have had some developments in electric cars, so it's helping them quite a bit. And but one of the things is Nissan last December produced its last um, Versa car, which is a friend of mine called it a soulless car. It was the last car you could get in this country below $20,000. And the article here notes that cars now, the average price for a new car now is $50,000. Mostly rich people can buy these cars now. Not mostly, but nowadays, buyers earning over $150,000 a year recently made up 42% of sales, up from 29% 6 years ago. So you have to make that much money to buy a car nowadays, a new car. It used to be it was lower. You could buy a new car. I bought my Camry in 2000, 2009, 2009 for I think it was 23,000, and I had a lease on it. It's a pretty good lease. I don't know. I think I paid $290 a month for a while. And the good thing is I didn't have to worry about repairs for a long time. Anyway, nowadays these cars, 50,000 for a new car. Who could do that? And a lot of it's because gas costs so much. And in California, it's even more. The average here now is over $5. Of course, $2 of that is all the gas and stuff. I'll get that call later. And so another story here. I want to make this short today. On page 11 says oil long and short, and there's a map. A graph, of course, of the price increasing. We're all going to be paying that, and all of us are going to be paying more. Fertilizer is costing more, and there we go. There's another one. Iran war sparks a new supply chain mess. Fallout from the Middle East conflict is rippling through the global economy, uh, especially liquefied natural gas. It was blowing up. Which country was it in? Was it in Qatar where they have most of the stuff? Anyway, another article here. War roils the market for liquefied natural gas. So it's costing more money everywhere, and blowing up these facilities makes it worse. So it's going to cost more for everybody for a long time, and Republicans are going to get destroyed at the polls this fall because even if the war ends, it's going to take a long time to repair this stuff, and a lot of it nobody's going to invest in it anymore. We'll have to see how bad it is. So just wanted to give you an update on this. If you're planning a vacation this summer, maybe I don't know. I'm not going to give anybody advice, but it's just a bad war. I've been covering it all along. Hope you check out my Substack, johnseiler.substack.com, johnseiler.substack.com. Hey, Ollie, come here. Come here, Ollie. Come here. Okay, Ollie. And please like and subscribe this. And we have more to come, unfortunately, on the war. Let's hope it ends soon. Okay, bye, Ollie. Here's a treat for you. There you go. Okay. See everybody tomorrow, I hope.